Yeah, we are live now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. So, Happy New Year 2024. It's such a wonderful year to start with. So we have decided to discuss a perfect opportunity for working parents, busy parents. If you are looking for an opportunity where you don't know, you just want to do something, but you just don't know where to start and what to do, and you feel in yourself, okay, you are meant for something more, something bigger than this, and this is just like the daily hustles of life is just not enough, and you know that it's not just enough to have an extraordinary life. If that's the case, this could be something that you watch out. So for the coming 20 minutes, we are actually going to discuss about why this is a perfect opportunity for anybody who is looking to change their life in terms of finance, in terms of personal life, personal development, and everything. So we have I have my lovely husband Rashad and Nisha from UK and Ritu from UAE. I mean Dubai, right? So thank you and for joining for our live today. So yeah. Yeah, you want
Yeah,
to say something,
yeah.
Rashad?
Most importantly, we are saying about starting in 2024, you may be thinking about a change in your life, and so we all expect things to happen. But then, for things to happen, you just have to look up the option and do what is needed for that. So, having said that, we have two wonderful guests which have taken action when they wanted a desperate change in their life. Nisha, who is a nurse from US, from
UK.
UK, and Ritu is a structural engineer, and two working professionals, entirely different fields. But I know for sure Nisha is having a tight schedule, and she's a working parent as well. So let's go to Nisha to introduce herself and see why she came into this opportunity, and within this short span of time, what was the developments that she has gone through, and how she is viewing this opportunity, and why this is a highly recommendable thing for any working parent, especially nurses.
First of all, thank you, Cheta, for inviting me for this interview. As you said, I'm a nurse and I'm a wife and a mom to a little boy. Um, uh, my Actually, I'll say first how I joined in this business. So, my son has a special needs, so I was looking for something that I can do from home. So that's how I like came across this business. So when I as usual, like I have seen an ad in the social media, and I saw Sharon Chichi. Sharon Chichi is my mentor, and I saw Sharon Chichi like doing an ad. She is a working parent. At that time she was in Ireland, and she was already doing like for part-time job that time. Actually, that was my great inspiration to join in this business. And so so as I said, my I want to decrease my working hours, so that is the reason why I joined in this business. And I would say this is an amazing platform, because as I'm only a nurse, I don't have any technical skills, I don't have any previous experience, but still I was able to join in this business only because of this system. We have an amazing training platform. So if you don't have any experience, if you don't have know anything about online business or digital platform, I would say this is the best platform, because it will help us to do it from the beginning. Even if so basically, like if you are we are doing a online business, so we need a business page. So how to start a business page, like that, from the basic, they will be explaining you, like the training side will explain you in like short video forms, how to start this, how to, like that, everything, each and every step. The training side, it's a video based training. Actually, Risha didn't ask me so many questions, so I was just remembering what what I should say. And another another way is we are like, I'm an immigrant. Before coming here, I was in UAE. I was a nurse there in UAE, and I'm here as so. like for me, uh, if you're going out of it, like if you're working if you're immigrant, basically for what purpose we are coming here? For me, mainly for a better income, better lifestyle. So, but after working these many years as an RN, as an immigrant in UAE as well as in UK, like I couldn't earn much. Like I was like it was like my lifestyle was better, everything was okay, but at the end of the day we are paying, like our life is just to pay the paychecks. So I just want that I don't want to work until 65 years. So I don't want to work like that. So my aim was to decrease my working hours, to get a financial freedom, to get a time freedom, to spend quality time with my family, with my, especially with my son. And so yeah, this is my why I think I have answered some of your questions.
Yeah, of course, you have answered those questions. Obviously, I put you in spot by asking 3 or 4 more questions. Uh, so I'll come back to you later on, Nisha. So, having said about the systems and having said about automated systems that can help working parents to leverage the platforms, you broadly mentioned about how there is a support systems, like as you mentioned, like it starts from even a video. We have a video modulated training where we teach you everything from scratch. Those points you have mentioned it, but by a structural engineer in itself having looking upon systems and all, maybe Ritu can elaborate much more into it. Ritu, what was your why and how you feel about the systems and how you feel this is going to help working parents?
Okay. So, like you said, I'm a structural engineer. I'd like to say that this business platform has a very good structure. the structure, the structure is having a very good foundation. So, it's having a proven system. So, all that we need to do is get in there, get dirty, get ready to learn, be willing to learn, and execute the already set business model. Now, how did I become an online business owner would probably be also linked to the fact that why I find that this is something that can be done by anybody. First of all, like how Nisha said, most of the people in the business are people who are parents, working, or homemakers. And a mother like me, when I was working as a structural engineer full time, the biggest missing factor in my life was time for myself, time for my little one, time for family. And when there was no time, that also led to frustration, that led to health issues. So a lot of other factors came in. So the only factor that made me happy about having a job was having a visa to stay in the UAE and having a paycheck so that I can, get my expenses. So these were the only reasons. And slowly, my misery because of health and not being able to spend time with my son and everything just took over. But I didn't do anything about it, like most all of us do. And when pandemic hit, very beautifully, I was asked to leave along with 30 other people in the company. And that's when it sort of struck me, that leads to another why. So first thing, time freedom, financial freedom. And the third reason, if I have something of my own, I will not be asked to leave. I have command over my work hours, I have command over my time and how I use it. And I also have command over how I want to, have something of my own. Nobody is going to allow me to leave, you know. So that was one of the, that all these reasons made me choose the online business. Now, why is the online business something that is amazing and that can be done by everybody? Is because that's like how Nisha said, all of us need to have something that supplements our basic income, which is a job. And in today's world, job is not something that is considered as financial security because, as everybody knows, considering the technological advancement, jobs are something that probably can come into scarcity. So everybody needs to find multiple streams of income. And these multiple streams of income need to be something where we don't have to spend a lot of time. Little bit of time training, and at the same time that you're training, you can start earning, and there's a certain level of automation. So this creates a magical combination, creating a wonderful stream of income where you can do it if you're a homemaker or if you're a working parent. Training is provided, guidance is provided, everything is provided. It's a proven system. Strategies, business strategies are shared by leaders of the community. So if the business is not working, then that means we have to just figure out how to get it to work. Every resource that we need, including mindset training, is available.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having said that, you said about the couple of things. You said about the mentorship, the mindset training, and things like that. And obviously, the most important thing for for if you're transitioning from an employee mindset to a business owner, the most paradigm shift that should happen is in your mindset, because if you're working as an employee, you just have a fixed responsibility that you have to take care of. But if you are coming into a business, you are building upon your own path. And that's where our system is very important, because you do have certain people who are working in the business for 5 to 6 years, who have gone through all the things. And we do have weekly mastermind sessions where they tell you, because in what we are doing is online marketing. So, and we teach social media marketing. And so, as you are aware, that social media marketing has gone leaps and bounds in matter of changes. So, when we started the business, it was only Facebook. Now it is known as Meta, where kind of Meta includes Instagram and WhatsApp as well. So, I'm not going into the intricacies, but there is lots of changes happening. So we have a traditional business, but when COVID hit, we were hit as well. So does all the traditional businesses. But then we never got an advice like, to said that, okay, these are the things that you need to take care so that your business recovers. But in this platform, what we have, the support systems, the global community is what we have is that we have amazing leaders, that we have collaboration with them. So we have weekly masterminds where they kind of share what are the strategies that you can employ. So this is something, and this for me is a kind of golden nugget, like, where you get those support systems. And then when you come into the platform, you do have a mentor allocated, you have coaches. What do you think about those things, like the support systems that you need when you enter an entirely different thing? Say, for example, Nisha was working as a nurse, and then once you started advertising and things, like how the support systems helped you being a working professional coming from a different background, Nisha?
Of course, we have a very good support system, and especially I would say we have one-to-one mentorship and coaching we are getting. So, because see, as I said, like even though we have a very good training set, everything is very well explained in the training set. But if you have a coach or mentor with you, like they have already set up this business, and maybe they have doing this business maybe for 1 or 2 years more than you. So they will help you to get like they will help us to do everything, like even from the scratch, how to start this business, how for everything we can approach them. And not only regarding the business, you will get a support like for everything, as especially if you because our life we have ups and downs, same like that in the business also we have ups and downs. So like our mentor or the coach or the whole community, they will be there, they will be there to support you uh, whenever you are down, or if you need some support, as well as like if you get something, if you achieve a good rank, or if you achieve something in the business, the same time the same community, they will like they will celebrate along
Celebrate.
celebrate along with you the achievement.
Yeah.
For me, that's a very good thing, you know.
It's very important, like once you are in a journey, and celebrating your small wins is very important, because those wins give you that momentum. It's all about celebrating your wins and having that kind of reinforcement, so you're doing better than how you were last time. So celebrating the wins, And then it always say your growth, or some saying I just forgot on top of my head. Maybe Ritu can say that. So it's just like, tell me 5 of your friends and I'll say your income, or something like that. So that's why it's very important to have a peer group, or a community that can support you on your journey. And and as I said, so we are so blessed to have something. So in summary, like what we are doing is we kind of teach people to do branding, social media marketing, and how to acquire leads, and close the sales. So when I mentioned all the 3 important factors, which is very essential for any of the business, the most important factor is to learn it. Okay, so if you have to earn online, you have to learn as well. So but one of the thing about the business is that if you the investment cost is very less compared to other traditional businesses. So then you are your own boss. So so you may not have a physical entity, so that when you say business, usually when you say business, people always have their mindset on a traditional brick and mortar business. So you have a mindset to go and do the things. But in online business, there is nothing. Like there is nothing you can say it as a business. The business, you are all you do is your mindset and your computer and your learning and stuff. So there is a catch to this business as well, because if you're not willing to put the time in, you are not going to earn on it. So what do you think about it, Sharon? So are all of the people in this business successful? Because there has been a lot of taboo regarding this online business. So it's scam, it's that, it's this. So we are in this business for 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, right? So what you would say regarding that? And my question is everyone coming into this business successful? And if not, why?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very difficult question, but I think it's a very important question to be addressed, right? So when you talk about our community, like our community has like around 180K people, right? All of those people, I wouldn't say that they are successful. It's not the fault of the system. So if somebody is saying that it's a scam, the first thing coming into my mind is like I feel angry, because I know it's not a scam, because this is something that has changed my life and many people's lives out there. But then saying that, is everybody successful? No, it's not because of the system. It's because of their personal trait that they have to change. As Rishad already mentioned, you need to have investment of time and money into this. So you first do your money investment, then after that, what you have to invest is the time, right? When you're talking about the time, we are talking about the working parents. We are all working parents. As a working parent, the most important commodity for me is the time, because I have mean to make money, because I can do extra shifts at nurse and I can make money. That's not a problem for me. But that will never make me financially or time. It will never bring me time freedom, because I'm always tied to that job. I have to go to work to get that money. That's my thing, right? So that is exactly why I'm looking for an online opportunity where you can earn even if you're working, you are sleeping and everything. And this should replace my income, basically, as a nurse. So that is exactly what this business has the potential as well. The main struggle people will face when they come into this business is to getting organized, right? So you have something, you get into a master's degree, and you know that you paid like 10,000, 20,000 bucks to study master's degree. But then if you are not putting up you're setting your assignment, you are not going to get succeed in the master's. Everybody knows that, right? So that is why people are actually, giving up their sleep in the night and having coffee and getting, their assignment submitted. But in this online business, you are the boss. There is nobody to push you. There is no monthly target. There is no target. So there is no deadlines like that. So people will go in the flow. So they invest the money. They will never invest the time. If you don't invest the time to learn the system, how the business works, how you are going to earn. At the end of the day, after you doing that for a period of time, and you're seeing other people being successful in the community, and that will affect your self-confidence, right? So then they think that, oh, this is a scam. Well, it's not a scam. It's the thing that, you have to work on yourself. You think about, okay, when I take coaching work for many people from around the globe, from different professions. every person I say, like, you have time investment, you have money investment, and then you need to work on that. Remember, what's your why? Will you get exhausted doing an online business? Of course, initially, because most of our audiences or most of our clients are working parents. When they have working parents, when you do something extra, you are going to get exhausted. You are going to feel pressurized in the beginning. But if you are thinking about, okay, I'm not going to do anything extra because I feel under pressure, then what happened? You will be doing the job forever and ever, and will never make you financially free, or we will not bring you time. You have to go for work all the time. Yes, the pay is guaranteed. But in this business, if you are actually getting exhausted doing your own business, your own things, and eventually you can actually cut down your working hours, and you can actually earn much more than a profession. That is exactly why you need to have a second stream of income. Exactly how Ritu already mentioned, something on automation, something where you have, because as working parents now, we don't have much time to go research here and there, doing the trial and error. We need a proven system to plug and play, right? That is exactly what we are providing. We have everything in our community. If your mindset is the problem, work on your mindset. We have the tools for that. If you have the strategy, the marketing is the problem, work on it. We have the tools, you have everything to learn. You have a university in that. You never underestimate what we are providing in our system, because I know that many people are actually spending like 5,000 bucks, 10,000 bucks to learn the
Yeah.
same thing that you're learning for just the $149. You are going to have very updated training, because as already Rashad mentioned, the things in online world are changing every day, right? So you need to have an updated system. You don't need to have something that is never, the training is there and the system is actually changing and you're not getting updated. But we have an updated training, weekly mastermind, tips from the online business owners who's actually earning like 6-7 figures a month. What else you need, right? Everything is there. But if you are not willing to put your time on it, it's not going to work. Don't waste your money. Okay? Yeah, that's
So just to summarize these things,
yeah.
it's just like an university. You are coming into, you are learning all the things. You investing into the business doesn't guarantee any success. But if you are investing in your time to learn the most important thing, branding and how to market it, you're going to succeed. Okay, so it's just like Sharon made a good analog of about you getting into an university and studying an assignment and things like that. So the basic assignment here maybe to learning how to market. I know that Nisha, time is very limited for you. Last question to you. Was it easy for you coming from a nurse working in Middle East and now in UK to learn about social media marketing, and how you went through those journey, and what would be your advice to the audience?
Honestly speaking, before coming to this business, I was I was not into the social media at all. Hardly, maybe like my husband used to tag me on some Facebook post. That was my experience in social media. Like, I was not a social media person. I won't respond to messages. Actually, after coming to this business only, I was seeing messages back in 2015, 2016 messages. That much poor I was in social media. Really, I'm honestly speaking. So of course, the social but I would say like that if you have that yeah, that ability to learn, like if you want to learn something, you can learn it. So same thing,
Yeah.
social media marketing also. Like we have, as Chechi and everybody, as Chechi just said, like we have a full training site, well elaborated, well explained training site. But only thing is, like, we have to put our time. We have to we have to study that one. So if we are not studying anything, we can't make it. So for me it was like the but when I joined the system, for me it was like oh, how, why I joined in this business, it was too much for me, how I will learn it, because the training set is like this much, we cannot, when you see this one, but it's very difficult. But uh, like in our team, in our team we have like a startup pack. So as I mentioned before, like our coaches or the mentors will explain you what to do first, where you have to go first. So everything step by step. So if you follow that step by step training, you can make it. We can make this business successful. And
Absolutely.
as one more point, I would just want to mention, like about the time. Like we all said that we have to invest more time in it. But the thing is, like if you can spend like an hour a day. For me, I'm a working parent. I work 12 hours. Maybe on my working day, I cannot spend 1 hour. Like, so if I, on my off days, I can spend, isn't it? So like that. So if you have spent, if you're asking, like we need to spend time means like maybe like 7 to 10 hours in a week we can spend instead of scrolling down social media, looking into others things, and instead of that, we can make money from social media, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Amazing. Let her go, otherwise she
Of
has to
course.
drive. I want her to be safe.
Yeah, actually, my son has an appointment at 1:15, so
Yes.
I'm running late. So, and this is what I love about this business. See,
Mompreneur life.
I,
Mompreneur.
I am my
Thank
own
you.
boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for something, I can do it.
Yeah.
Thank you
Bye,
very
Nisha.
much for
Thank you for
joining,
joining.
Nisha, and have a good day.
Thank you, thank you. So I'm
Nice
really,
to meet you. Yeah.
What do you want to ask Ritu?
Yeah, I mean, like, but whatever she wants to discuss more, Nisha, you can leave.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah. So whatever you want to say, like, what would you say to if it is your sister who's a working parent and she's looking for an extra stream of income? So what would be your advice about what is your reason to recommend this platform to your sister?
So there's this saying by Ratan Tata, but I'm not very sure that words are exact. So I remember him saying that in one of the interviews where he said, if if I had a mentor who guides me in making each and every decision in the business, or it's, I don't think it's I had, if there is a mentor who helps you in taking each and every decision, making sure, thinking back and forth whether this is right or not, then every business would be a success. So every business that a person starts, right, if it's a traditional business, you either have to lean back on your educational degree or on your experience. But when it comes to the online business, the reason why this is an online business, the reason why this is an opportunity for all, is that you don't need to have an educational background, you don't need to have experience, because you are being trained by an amazing training system and you have mentors. So, as Ratan Tata said, there is very less possibility of being an online business owner and not being able to succeed, because you have a training system which is almost like an encyclopedia, like how Nisha said. You look at the contents page and say, oh my God, I have to go through all this. But then you have a mentor who's like a teacher who says, you know what? Don't freak out. You don't need to go, just go to chapter 2 before you go to chapter 1. So you have this elaborate training system, but you also have a mentor who's going to be able to give you, calm you down, give you a better idea, because this person is a little more experienced than you are. And on top of that, the training system is not only for you to learn. While you get trained, you can get your business started. It's not like you being an engineering student, you learn every single thing on this earth, and then at the end of the day when you get a job, you're like, why did I learn about geology when I only had to learn about this? In this business, whatever you learn is applicable for the business. There's nothing they teach you that you say this is unnecessary. No, everything. Mindset, how to run a business, how to do organization. And that is not limited to organization for business tasks alone. If you're a working person, how do you accommodate work? How do you accommodate your family? Prioritizing family. Which work will tell you, oh, it's okay, prioritize your family? Nobody will say that. And even if it's your business, if it's a traditional business, you have to be there all the time at a specific location. But this, you can have it at home. Like I'm sitting in my bedroom. On my bed, I have my son. That's how comfortable it is. Like this is what you see is the curtain, and this is the bed. I have my son sitting on the bed. I know what he's doing, so I don't have to freak out. That's how comfortable I am, and that's what I have to offer to everybody out there. Are you a working mother? Are you a homemaker? You can be there for your family. You can run an amazing business and not worry about it because a little bit of it is automated, and mentors to guide you, training site to help you set up everything. What more do we need?
And another thing I want to ask, I want to add, Ritu, is like many people's concern is like, oh, do I have to do a selling? How do we make money? How do you answer that, Rishad?
Obviously, if you are not making sales, you are not earning anything. So no matter what, that's the truth. If like I think in a broad sense that everybody in this world is selling something. If you're a teacher, you're selling your ideas. If you're a politician, you're selling a different set of ideas. If you're a shopkeeper, you're selling something. If you're a healthcare professional, you're educating.
As a wife, what am I selling?
Obviously, you may be
Yourself.
selling compassion. Something. So when you look at it in a broader perspective, even to your kids, you're selling ideas, you're educating them, and then you're helping them to grow. So, but we does have a taboo related to selling. The word selling. Okay, the word selling has been put in a very kind of a different clause, saying it is a taboo. No. So yeah, of course there is selling involved, but the question is how you make sales. Okay, how you want to sell. If you're a working professional like us, like how you want to make. There are two options. Like we do work 12-hour shift 3 days 3 days a week. Then we do have 4 days. How you want to sell? Whether I want to open a grocery shop or a restaurant or something. In restaurant you're selling food. In grocery shop you're selling grocery. So how you want to make use of it? So for us, there is no option that we want to go into a shop and make a physical presence there, make sales, the compromise, and again we are working as an employee in that shop. That is not what we wanted, right? So then we wanted something. So yes, we all are selling something. So the big question is, if you want to earn, you have to sell something, and how you want to sell that? Do you want to leverage your time? Do you want to leverage your time and make sales, or do you want to work online? So you're distracting me. Okay. So coming back to the things, yes, we are making sales, but then we do have automated systems that is inbuilt into it, where our system makes sales. And then when you say the thing, how is the system make sales? That's a big question in online business. How the system makes sales? Why? Because an 80% of our business is done by systems. I'll just explain what a system is. We do have, like say, whenever somebody wants to know what our business is, what our opportunity is, we do have invested time to make webinars and things like that, where they can come and take an informed decisions. So how does that leverage your time? Rather than explaining the business opportunity to 30 inquiries that you're getting, you are the 30 inquiries that you're getting, you are explaining those through a systems, right? When people come and ask you what is this business about and how we can do that, we want to give them all the nooks and corner of what we are doing. Okay, this is how this is working, this is how this is working. So just imagine I explaining 60 minutes to 30 people. It's 16 to 30, that is 1,800 minutes going like that. So we wanted to work harder, but more smarter than that. That is why we created systems. And then coming to the analog of shop, if you're owning a physical shop, your people are limited to your locality, but we work online. We make use of social media marketing, where your shop is global. So yeah, so that makes still I'm making sales, but my choice is how I want to tap into this global audience or a local audience. Yes, I am selling. That's the truth. I'm selling, but I'm selling smarter using the automated system. So I'm making sales, and this the choice is how you want to sell. So if you are a working parent who wants to do a business, you have two opportunities. You just, when you think in a broader perspective, you have two things: whether you want to have a physical presence outside your home, or you want to do it from your home, or you want to carry your business around. Then the option is online. And then there are different online businesses. As you said, drop shipping, you can sell low ticket item and high ticket item. Yes, we are making sales. And then But our question or our framework is that when you want to spend your time on something, how you want to earn. Selling low ticket item is not going to cut you because your remuneration will be small. So our system, we have got the high ticket item, so your business volume will be high. So I kind of answered your question about sales. Everybody is making sales, and if you want to earn, it's not a money chain where the transaction is only money. No, the companies pays us when we market their products, when we create a business volume. So everybody is.
May I add something to it, please?
Please.
So, like just like how Risha Chetan said, yes, this includes sales. But one point that we need to note is that we as online business owners do not need to have a stock of the product. We don't have to buy and keep it and sell it to others. So we don't have that pain. It is completely taken care of by our backend system and the company. So it's between them. We just have to make the sale. So again, the burden is reduced.
Absolutely. So just to add into that, Ritu, like as a working parent, the most valued thing is time. When you spend time on something, that should at least replace your salary. So you can do many businesses out there where you can actually, like if you open a shop, you can actually make a lot of money. But as a working parent, is it possible for you? Is it not going to tire you out? Is it not going to cost you a lot of money? Because when we are a working parent, it's people are actually very scared to put out their money because it's a hard earned money, right? So, and then if you are asking, if a traditional business asking you, to get your 10 months salary together to start a business with no experience, where you are not going to leverage your time, because again, you have to remember, it's your parent. The most valued thing is, at the end of the day, you think that, okay, am I getting more time with this money to spend that to with my kids, to look after my kids better? That is, as a parent, that's the most important thing in your life, right? So it's not only about money, right? So this is why this business is a perfect opportunity for any parent, any working parent, where you can look after your kids, you can replace your salary. If you don't like your job, you can quit your job. And that's how wonderful it is. I always say to other people, if you want to work, go for work because you love work, not for money. It sounds crazy, but that's my take on it. And that is possible for you if you are doing this business.
Okay, it's been around 40 minutes, and human attention span is less than 5 seconds.
It's already boring, right? Okay, fine. Great, let's conclude.
Yeah. So, is there any message that you want to give it to our audience, and then help them how the system operates, and how if they want to pursue further and know about this opportunity? What is your advice on that, Ritu?
So I think everybody, those who've been watching so far, would have understood what all we have to say, good things about the business. So there's a lot of things: time freedom, financial freedom, extra source of income, need of the hour. This is a new year. This is a new opportunity that is in front of you. And like I always say, when there's an opportunity, always grab it. At least check it out. You're not going to lose anything by checking it out. And if that's what you'd like to do, all that you have to do is either connect with Sharanjechi Risha Chetan or connect with me by messaging us or commenting below, and we'll be guiding you how to get to become a successful online business owner.
Or connect to Nisha, who was
yes, correct. Sorry, connect with Nisha as well. Yeah,
and we can show you an amazing system which has changed our life. So, if you don't like your marriage, how long you stay in the marriage, Rishad?
It's a big question. It's the framework. You always look on the pros and cons. What is the advantage of being in a marriage? What is the disadvantage? What are the other options you have?
I would say, if you don't like your marriage, people might easily stay 10 years, 15 years in a marriage, right? But if you don't like your business, how long you stay in a business? We are doing this more than 3 years, and we are still more passionate about the business. That means that itself means it's not a scam. It's something real, something to worth looking at, right?
Okay, guys. Happy
Sharanjechi, nowadays the number of years have reduced if you don't like the marriage. So still valid. Your point is still valid.
We are an older generation. That's
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's conclude on that. So God bless you all. Have a wonderful year ahead, and happy New Year again. Thank you so much, Ritu. Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, everybody who is watching us. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.